Back to Eklund, top of the right circle, straight away to the blue line, gets it back from McCrimmon. Looking for the opening. McCrimmon has it, doesn't take it. Top of the right circle, Eklund with a drive, right on. Rebound, score by Timmy Kerr. Puck at the fly line, again an offensive left corner dump. Hextall reads it this time, looks, drills it through past Norwood and up on the Flyer right side, and whoop, Gallant. What happened there? And then Prop takes a run at Gallant, and here we go.
That's what happened. Gallant and Prop, but what happened is that Gallant took a swing at Hextall. When he went by, Hextall, of course, a fiery goaltender, swung back at him, and they threatened each other. Prop, just seeing the tail end of it, went over to the aid of his goaltender very quickly. Now we have 3 Red Wings over on the boards against 2 Philadelphia Flyers.
That would be Poulin and Marsh, because the Red Wings with a power play have an extra man in the offensive zone.
McCrimmon and Marsh along with 3 Red Wings.
Looks up at center ice for Sean Byrne, gets him the puck, and he taps it all the way down behind the Philadelphia net. Probert in after Hextall, and then they give away to the near side. Boom, there's a big check in there, and we almost have a collision. Daigneault and Probert, and now Berube is in there, and here they go. They had a big one in Philadelphia on Saturday, won by Berube.
Hey, Probert hit the goaltender, Hextall, and then went after Daigneault, and then now Berube's coming in. Now Probert is getting that right hand up underneath Berube, but boy, did they have a heavyweight battle in Detroit, or probably in Philadelphia on Saturday afternoon. Neither one of them now can get loose. And they are holding on to each other, and they're punching out pretty good. Well, I think you're going to see a very rough game throughout this.
Red Wings, due to all the penalties, a good shot from the left side. That was kicked away nicely by Hextall on the short side from Higgins. There's a centering pass, and right there was Hextall to knock it away, and Burr coming in to try to make a play, slammed into the post, and now what have we got here? Hextall is enraged at Fournier.
And you know why he is?
He's going to call him for the penalty.
Detroit is starting to get to Hextall. They're bumping him at every time. Sean Burr ran through the crease and hit Hextall to knock the goal off its magnets. And what he's upset about is the fact that he's getting bumped out there. But the idea is to get Hextall upset.
Clears to the red line, throw into the zone. Carson down that left side. Had a chance, lost it, then Tocchet in front to Stanley, a bullet. And Stefan was equal to that. Now in front, Carson with a drive. That was blocked off. And now we got a stoppage of play, and what do we got in front?
Stanley after Gallant, as they were really holding. Now Stefan come right out after Stanley.
Now that's a 3rd man in. He should be gone.
Well, it's an automatic 2 from leaving the crease for a fight. But Stanley is upset with the way he was handled in front of the net. Now Tocchet's got Michael Connell. No, that's Rick Zombo. And Tocchet and them both go down with Tocchet up front. They're back up now. And Tocchet is landing some good blows. Zombo's trying his best, but he is not a match for Rick Tocchet.
Now, Bob, what I meant was that, you know, leaving the crease during an altercation, that's 2 minutes. But he joined in after Darryl Stanley was working on Gallant. That's 3rd man in, and there's no deference to the goaltender. He should be gone. I mean, that's automatic. Zombo's still going at it with Tocchet, and you knew it was going to be one of these games. These are two of the most heavily penalized teams in the league. And we might point back even to the 5-1 game at Philadelphia on Saturday. There were 24 called. But Stanley will be out, Tocchet will be out, Zombo will be out, Gallant will be out. And I'll tell you, if he doesn't throw Mr. Greg Stefan out of the game, then he's missed the key part of the rule book. And at minimum, he gets 2 for leaving the crease. Now, Brad Marsh in a bear hug. And Joey Closer says, that's all right, that's over now. Jalsel Samuelson.
Darryl Stanley, he turned around, dropped his glove, went at it. Then this is when Stefan came in and went after Darryl Stanley out of the crease. Stefan cross-checked him to the ice.
Automatic. Not even a question. Automatic. 3rd man in an altercation. The play into the zone, and this crowd is just overwhelming the game right now. There's a check in the corner by Ashton on Mellenby. There's a big check thrown in there by Sean Burr, and this is going to really develop into a tongue war here. This is just the prelude, I feel. Red Wings up. A shot by DeLorme goes behind the Philadelphia net. poked into the near corner, and then Burr takes a run at Samuelson, and Mellanby takes the puck behind the net. And the Red Wings now are here for vengeance. They feel that they've been defamed, and they're coming back at Philadelphia. Shot from center ice, saved by Hanlon. Another shot in. There's a cross check by Delorme against Philadelphia's Mellanby in front. He shot. What a save by Hanlon! And the stick went back into the net, and you thought it jumped, and here we go again.
Burr cross-check Poulin from behind after he took the shot. I saw Fournier's hand go up. Now, whether or not that was to signify the play was over or to call something, we'll have to wait, but
Here's Eklund, and the puck comes to Klima. He stopped, and Klima's seen little action with all the fireworks so far. To the point, Crosman a shot, and that whistle by the short side, and we got Dobbin now, and Kosar, I guess, over there.
Kosar wanted to get in on it. He missed a lot of it, so he had to get into something. And he and Brian Dobbin's first regular shift of the game, had a good scoring opportunity. Now Kosar is trying, and he's landing some real strong right hands on young Brian Dobbin. Both teams are wired. Holy, I think that's an understatement.
All right, while we pick up more penalties, 7:12 remain in the first period from the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Flyers won and the Red Wings no score. Red Wings go with Bridgman along with Yzerman and Probert. There's a run at Berube along the near side by defenseman Beach, and we're going to have a penalty against who?
Probert went after Berube, and that's who he was going to get.
Oh,
I think that's what Probert's been wanting to get even. Oh, they had it a couple of rights, and then Berube took Probert, and boy, I'll tell you, Berube is handling him again. He's landed a couple, Probert, but Berube landed 3 or 4 real quick rights and then put him to the ice. And Probert went after Berube, and it looked like Ron Fournier was going to call a penalty then on Probert, and I think he might get that instigation.
all right. Took only 19 seconds for more war from Detroit. Early second period, Flyers won, and the Red Wings nothing.
Why is he going to the penalty? Why is he going to the dressing room?
Could he have been cut?
No.
Up on the right side, lost puck, stolen away, and gained back by Philadelphia as Burr is out there along with Higgins. Defensively, Delorme on one side, Nealwood on the other. Play in front, curve, bullet, score! Number 57. Up the middle on the left side, penetrating down that left side is defenseman Norwood. Centering play broken up by Philadelphia and shoveled to center ice. Boom, a Red Wing goes down in front of the Philadelphia net. That Lee Norwood, and he looks shaken up as the puck is driven back in the Flyer zone. Norwood doesn't get out in time, and with Ashton in there, we get an offside, and then Ashton takes a run and at that Mellanby, and Mellanby wants a part of Ashton.
Now Kosar grabbed a hold of Mellanby. So you're getting a lot of second men in on altercations. I wonder if Fournier picked that up, but Kosar grabbed a hold of Melody as he was going after Ashton. What did I say about usually you get everything out in one period? Well, maybe it's not quite the case here.
Well, this is the first two-sheeter we've had in a long time, and we still have 37 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in regulation. But it should be Ashton and Mellanby. And Mellanby is fighting off Ron Asselstein, and Asselstein saying, cool it. All right, now with that stoppage, we'll pick up the penalties. 2:20 going into the second period from Detroit. 2-0 Flyers.
What gets me is that Kosar grabbed a hold of him. Why shouldn't he be getting something?
Crossman up the middle, right winging a pass off the glove of Gallant, taken and slapped in by Mellanby. Ricochets to the left of Hanlon, who has the stick in the left hand, catches with the right. And then there's a big check missed behind the net on Delorme by Stanley. He's grabbed, almost taken down by Lindsey Carson, who released just in time. Lest there be that penalty, and then Hextall outlets. Stolen away by Yzerman. Right circle drive, blocked by Marsh. Back to Yzerman, to O'Connell with a shot, and Hextall covered it. And then it kicked off in by Kosar. There we go, Kosar now, and Lindsey Carson.
Every time Detroit players grabbed a hold of a Flyer when they get joined away. Now, Kosar, one of the tough guys in the league, is landing some good right hands on Lindsey Carson. But that, I don't think they're telling blows. They're both getting in there, and now the linesman will separate the two. But again, it was Kosar who bumped into Hextall as he was out there, and that's what they're doing. They're not running at him, and they're not interfering with him, but they're bumping him every time he comes out of that crease to clear that puck.
Prop with a shot up off the stick. Sean Byrne, he breaks down the left side. Howe cutting across. Boom, and he's buried on a check by Howe. And they boo, but that was just a body check that took man off the puck. And then we got another fight in the near corner. Dobbin and Barr.
Yeah, Dave Barr happened away from the play.
Well, Dobbin went off, you recall, in a battle with Kosar as part of all that second period pyrotechnics.
California is going to call a penalty. You know, it's amazing. Why I'm chuckling is that now Joe Kosher's in there. I like to see Kosher take on somebody that might be able to be the same size. Stanley right there. Kosher just talking to Samuelson, but he isn't talking to Stanley. Kosher is taking on Brian Dobbin, taking on Lindsey Carson. Maybe he's the tough guy that he says he is and that he thinks he is. Take on a tough guy and prove it.
The offensive side of the red line drills it into the Red Wing zone. Nice play by Mellanby to steal. Right in front, shot, what a save, and boy, somebody is hurt in front as he was checked and fell back on his back and hit his head hard. And I'll tell you, Bobby, without a helmet, that could have been very serious.
Good check by Norwood, but Carson has to take the check in order to get that shot on goal, and that's exactly what happened. Just as he took the shot on goal, Norwood hit him. You talk about paying the price to score a goal. Mellanby makes a nice play, but as Lindsey is stretched right out there, Norwood comes in and gets him with a solid shoulder. The shoulder hit him on the chin, knocks him to the ice, but a good solid body check by Norwood.
Now working back at center ice. We lost you for a minute, and the Red Wings dump it into the zone to the right of Hextall. Samuelson around behind, a wrap up on the far side. Flyers don't get it out. Delorme shot cut off before it reaches the net. Samuelson clears it out to the blue line. The Flyers slap it up in the air. The Red Wings behind. Eisenman, look out, he's going to come in front. Back to the point. Delorme, point blank range. Score! Defensive left circle, 19 seconds remaining. Back to Poulin. Tries to ship it in the far corner, does. They've got Ashton up there along with Yzerman and Gallant. Puck at center ice. Red Wings try to get the goalie out. They do. A pass down that right side. Poulin cuts it off. Prop cuts it off, and then the Red Wings trying to go back to the point, shoot it down the ice. That'll do it. 3, 2, 1. The game is over. And Philadelphia Flyers have won.